Nathan, we are now sat, probably your first time sitting down all afternoon in an empty Wembley. A moment for you perhaps to soak up the magnitude of what we've done today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling relieved. I'm feeling a bit euphoric, but most the overriding feeling is pride, really. Pride in my football club, pride in the work that we've done, pride in how we've come together, because to see we literally, what a turnout for this football club today. The players responded with a performance. It wasn't fluid, but it was dogged and gritty and structured. And as I said, I'm so proud of everyone at the football club. Everyone came together today, and it just shows what this club can achieve.
The game plan was expertly executed and expertly planned as well. I'm sure you and your coach and staff almost coordinated every minute. How did it plan out in what you had in your head?
Well, we wanted to get the first goal, because once we get the first goal, we very, very rarely, we don't lose. We haven't lost once we got the first goal. So we wanted to do that. And then we wanted really to be a little bit more fluid, but credit to Leyton Orient, made it very difficult. They were structured in what they do. They were very difficult to play against. But I think we limited them to very little, very, very little. And it was a tight game, and it has been. The games we played against have been really, really tight. But we've managed to come out on top in all three of those of the important games, and I'm really proud of that.
Playoff matches tend to be decided by something like a moment of magic, and how fitting that Macaulay Gillespie, who's played the most amount of minutes this season, a centre-back, coming up with a free kick like that.
Well, I remember when he was being boys school football, he used to say the most improved player, and no one really wanted that, because he said, well, what was my starting point? But look, when I first came in, I had stern words with Macaulay about to play in our team and in our structure and what we want to do. He has to do this, he has to do that, and he has been exceptional. He's been absolutely exceptional, and this season the thing he has done is step up with big goals as well. He's stepped up with some massive goals, and I'm really proud of him. I'm proud of everyone. The back three today was immense. We had to defend well, because these are a good side. They score goals. And even in the playoffs, I think how many of the goals they scored? Was it five or six in the playoffs? And things so for us to have kept 3 clean sheets in the break shows that defensively we're a good unit.
On the note of kind of improvement, I think one of the things that perhaps goes under the radar in terms of you as a coach is how much you enjoy and how much personal pride you take in helping individuals improve. And you look out onto that field of play today and you sense that each of those players has been on a journey themselves of improvement this season.
Well, I think pretty much all of them, probably not Godden, maybe not Berry, are probably at the best periods of their career, and that shows that we see things in people, we work with them, we ask them, we demand from them, but then we give them the freedom to go out and do that, and they embrace that, and they've responded fantastically well. And as I said, there's probably a few individuals in the squad that have had real highs. Berry's been promoted to the Premier League, Hilton's had promotions, Gordon's had promotions, but some of them it's as good as they've been, and that shows the environment that we have.
And this team's had to grow together, they've had to sometimes suffer together as well. Today, tomorrow, for many, many days now, they get to celebrate together.
Well, I'll have a night, maybe 2, and then the recruitment process for a totally different environment starts, and that's what we have to turn our thoughts to now.
I'm sat now interviewing a Championship manager, which gives me a great sense of pride. I saw you lift that trophy aloft and I could sense your pride. How did that moment feel in front of just shy of 40,000 addicts?
I've always believed I'm a Championship manager. It's just now we're back there. And I came here not because I wanted to manage in League One, or I came here to manage Charlton, because Charlton is a fantastic football club, and that's where I am. So whether it's Championship, League One, Premier League, I'm Charlton manager, and that's the biggest pride I have. And yeah, it's a wonderful day. It was a wonderful occasion, and one that I'm going to cherish and remember for the rest of my life.
Well, your belief has certainly inspired many others. Enjoy your evening, Nathan. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.